So here's 3 principles of strong or stronger, more effective ownership and leadership. So the first principle is that there are 3 roles of a small business owner. A leader, and there's no slides, by the way, so don't be looking. I'm just talking, okay? And this is the thing. You can hear me better, I'm hoping, there's no slides, okay? So just be with me right now. This is really important for you guys to get. So 3 roles of a small business owner. A leader and a motivator is number 1, rah, rah. The guy or gal who comes in and energizes the troops. Okay, number 1. Number 2 is a manager, so having one-on-ones with your staff on a regular basis, scheduled, having tools to manage their progress, chart performance, improvements, go from the 99.9% to the 100, managing their success, charting things out, management. That's role number 2. Role number 3 is the enforcer. The supervisor, the enforcer, the person who's going to call that employee on the carpet when they don't perform and or get rid of them. That's the one that you guys hate. But you got to do it. You got to do it. If you don't, you're going to continue to be the doormat. So you can enforce in a loving way. It's all about how you language it and how you approach it. And also enforcing in a positive role model. Actions speak louder than words, right? And not getting your, dare I say, your panties in a bunch about issues. Just handle them. You're rising above, you're being positive, you know the behavior is incorrect, you're going to handle it, you're going to lay out the expectations, and if they don't meet it in a documented frame of time, they're gone. That's it. It's really actually pretty simple. But we get stuck, in that place of, but she's got a sick mom, or her husband just lost his job, or she's in the middle of a divorce, I can't let her go, right? Has anybody ever said that to themselves? Any of those statements? Raise your hand. You guys are with me, right? You're following me on this stuff? Are you following me on this stuff? Okay. It's really important. So that's the first principle. 3 roles of a small business owner. You might want to write those down. The rah-rah leader motivator person, the manager, and the enforcer. You got to do all 3 of them if you want to have a successful business and grow. And holding them accountable, which, by the way, in the academy, we get a lot of people like, can you just hold my people accountable for me? And we do some of that because, interestingly, when you hear about what you should be doing in your enrollment and what you should be doing in your school from a third party, such as myself or Jessica, like the owner can say it all day long and go blue in the face, but when they hear it from us, they actually do it. You guys ever experienced that? So it's consternating, but it is a thing. So we do help you. We help you hold them accountable. The second concept is the danger of one. The danger of one. If you are counting on one person in your company, that if they left, or God forbid got hit by a bus, you'd be so blanked. You'd be so screwed. If you have that, you seriously need to look at that. That's a danger to your viability in your company and your health. Because the other thing that I hear happen all the time, guys, is, well, my director left and I had to step in for 6 months and do the director role because I couldn't find another director for 6 months. Does that happen to anybody? Raise your hand. So I want that to not happen to you. You got to have a backup plan. You got to have a backup plan. The danger of one media. If you're relying on signage and you have no website, because you got one media, one lead generation method, not smart, especially in today's day and age. We recommend you have at least 5 well-performing methods of driving leads into your program. Preferably 3 or 4 online and 3 or 4 offline. And if you need some ideas, go get my 77 Strategies book. There's 77 ideas. So the danger of one. What else could be dangerous about one? One person that you rely on? One media? One person who's handling all your money? Maybe? No checks and balances happening between the finances? Has anybody ever gotten money taken out of their school? Raise your hand. Raise them high. Look around. Don't look at me. There's at least 25 people in this room who have gotten money stolen from them, and I would guess it would be more, and you just don't want to raise your hand. Okay? So the danger of one person handling all your accounts with no oversight. I've got 3, and I sign all my checks, except for the little tiny ones that Diane's still signing for me. I sign all my checks. At least you can be sure of what the money is that's going out. And then I have a bookkeeper, I have a CPA, and I have an operations manager. And they're all pieces and parts, and myself. So do not have one person handling your finances and trust them blindly. The final principle is hire slow, fire fast. It's something that we teach. It's very difficult in a ratio-focused business with licensing on your door, breathing down your neck, to hire slow, fire fast with high levels of call-out. I get it, okay? But that's why you got to have a subsystem in place. Elite Mechtel is here. You can find other sub-companies. These are specific early childhood teacher subs who've been vetted, they've been background checked, CPR certified, et cetera. They can come in at a moment's notice and help you so you don't go in the classroom. Okay? It's a killer. It's a productivity killer. You want to go home from this summit and implement 10 things, but you're stuck in the classroom next week? What do you think that's going to do to your drive? Thank you. So hear me, guys. Hire slow, fire fast.